From Barcelona, this 21-year-old clay courter is learning fast the ways to play the grass. But today, Conchita Martinez faces the forehand that has won 4 Wimbledons. 24-year-old Steffi Graf ruled Germany dominant throughout this fortnight. Will she find her equal or claim title number 5? A 24-year-old from the new Czech Republic. The Wimbledon semifinals are new territory for Jana Novotna. Today she faces a familiar and formidable force. 36 years young, Martina Navratilova, as good as ever. She owns a record 9 Wimbledon titles. A 10th is just 2 victories away. Day in London, temperature in the high 70s. Welcome to this famed tennis cathedral center court Wimbledon. Today the ladies semifinals. Our first match features 9-time champion Martina Navratilova against the 24-year-old Jana Novotna. She's seeded 8th, also raised in the Czech Republic. Welcome to center court. Dick Enberg here with Chris Everett. 17 out of 18 times in the women's semifinals today. That's very familiar with you. And Bud Collins has been here 26 consecutive years. And Bud, always an eye on the underdog, and that's where Novotna sits.
Well, at the number 8 seed, she is a dangerous doll because she's nearly as quick as Steffi Graf. She's going to get to the net. They might bump heads. They're both so eager to get to the net. She can chip and come in, but she's never been in Martina's rumpus room with Martina. Will her nerve hold?
And Martinez certainly has been steady of nerve throughout the fortnight.
Also, Craig Carden, Martinez's coach, said if she wins this match against Jana, she'll win this whole tournament. So they're taking her more seriously than Steffi Graf.
They better.
Yesterday, Chris Everett sat down with Martina Navratilova, longtime foes, and Martina took us through the years and explained how she has continued to improve and why. Record in this championship.
Well, a really easy route to the semifinals. Perhaps the toughest set she's had was in the second round. Night of Fur, that 6-4 set, that could have gone either way. She's had tough matches with her in the past, but every other match has been really easy. We thought Zvereva would give her a tougher match, but Zvereva was overwhelmed at the prospect of playing Martina on center court. So Martina's due for a tough one right now.
And Jana Novotna, her first Wimbledon semis.
The Swiss, Manuela Zardo. Remember her taking a set from Celis at the U.S. Open 2 years ago. Argentine, Inez Goroshategui. Pretty good young player. Marion Wardell, a Californian. Miriam Oremans, keep that name in mind. A serve and volleying Dutch woman who took Martina to 3 sets in the Eastbourne final. And then Gabriela Sabatini, a big emotional hurdle for Novotna because she has had Sabatini in match point situations 3 times in the last 3 years and lost. So she felt awfully good at winning that.
They have played 7 times, Martina winning all 7. And in fact, Novotna has taken only 2 sets off Martina out of 16. At 5-4 for the set. First serve, so important.
Well, Jana Novotna, a poor percentage of first serves in only 41% versus Martina with 70%. That 5-2 game, she didn't get very many in. And you know, there's a lot more tension and pressure serving for it at 5-4 than 5-2.
Now, this game could be the match for Novotna.
This could be. Well, if Martina wins this game, I think she'll win the match. Oh! Yeah. Jana, you know, has to start thinking, take a little bit of the speed off the first serve. It's not going in. The first serve percentage is low. Look what Martina does with that second serve. Oh, beautiful.
Third ace.
30-15.
Well, 2 first serves in, 2 points Novotna. Second serve, Navratilova wins the point. 2 set points now for Novotna.
40-15.
Her third of the match. And with an ace applauded by her opponent, Jana Novotna. First time ever has taken the opening set against Navratilova. She knows she's the underdog, but 9-time champion. Puts the pressure on her younger opponent. She's going to make her serve for it right now. It was 20 years ago, 1973, that this woman came to Wimbledon for the first time. She hopes that that's how she will leave today, with Novotna down. But it is Martina now who has to find a way to break to stay in this match. 73.
She won her first 2 matches that year, then lost to a Californian, Patty Hogan.
Billie Jean King, now Martina's advisor and coach, went on to win the championship, defeating a young woman named Chris Evert, 6-love, 7-5 in the finals.
And Jana, she's lost only 4 points on her serve this whole set. So she's been winning it convincingly up until now. A little different situation, though. A little more pressure on this game.
Well, her coach has done a good job. Just a beautiful display of volleying throughout the match.
Really ran around that ball well and took it on the forehand. Martina has to make her hit these returns, though. Yes.
Beauty.
Martina sensing out of the corner of her eye and looking and seeing that Jana was moving into the net so well. Why not try a lob over her head?
And her balance was all shifted forward.
That's service.
Topspin backhand return, good accuracy. Oh.
Jana Novotna, 1 hour and 21 minutes into this match, now takes her biggest step. One swing from a date in the finals, breakfast at Wimbledon on Saturday. Champion is defeated. Wimbledon's most successful champion, Martina Navratilova, outplayed by Jana Novotna, 12 years her junior. A 10th title for Martina not to be. And will a new Czech star shine at Wimbledon in 1993? Novotna in the finals. 6-4, 6-4.
Novotna wins 2 sets to love. 6-4, 6-4.
It was a remarkable display by Novotna, solid throughout the entire match. Her expression. How do you feel when you've consummated the biggest win in your tennis life? And your coach, Hana Monlikova,
a big reason why she won that match. Her coaching must have been spectacular. She's played Martina so many times. She knows her game. Big help.
So one final position is set. Jana Novotna, a surprise, the number 8 seed. And for Martina, let's hope that's not the last time we see her with the curtsy at center court. Well, that gesture seemed to indicate she'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, up next, Steffi Graf, Conchita Martinez, and we'll be joining Hannah Storm with Tim Gullicks and John McEnroe as well. I'll look ahead at the men's semifinals tomorrow.
And this court has been plowed up pretty well. She may run the furrows very well. She is one of the fastest players in the game. Steffi is the fastest. With a lot of top spin on the ball, if Steffi doesn't come to the net, that ball could jump around a lot on her.
And Steffi Graf has lost only 15 games in 5 matches here this year.
And also 2 double bagels, the first round and the third round against Helen Kalesi. The only tough set she had was really the quarterfinal match against Jennifer Capriati. Jennifer raced off to a 5-3 lead, playing great, just hitting to Steffi's backhand the whole time. But Steffi's played some good tennis this whole tournament.
Graf won the opening set, which she won against Jennifer Capriati 2 days ago. First to 7 by 2. For the year, 2-0 is Martinez, and a good record lifetime, 24-9. And Steffi Graf, you would expect to be 6-1 this year, but 55-33. That's you know, surprising, isn't it?
Yes, no, that is surprising.
So she has not totally dominated in this tiebreak experience.
Out. 2-0 in the score.
Although a lot of those tiebreakers have been against the Monica Seles and the Martina Navratilovas, against tougher players.
Well, you have to be good in order to get her to a tiebreak.
So that's a misleading stat.
Three 0 in the score.
5 aces.
That serve down the tee, that big flat hard serve, is working very well for her this match.
And now Martinez has to hold these 2 service points.
Coming into the net, and it's really paying off for her in these big points, these big matches. Nice touch. Every once in a while, she really dumps those backhands in the net, doesn't she, Bud? I've seen her do that quite often.
So Graf now can serve it out in this tiebreak. 5 points to 0.
Chance to tie the all-time record. Greatest margin in a tiebreaker.
On the line.
6-0.
Exchange ends. Graf in total command of this tiebreak.
Steffi with such depth, hitting the line. Good approach shot.
Graf so methodical about her. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she takes it a little more.
It's 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 that time. She's been a 3-bounce.
Game,
server.
first set, Miss Graf.
7-0 in the tie break. Steffi Graf, a bit of a scare, but leads by a set. Happen.
15 love.
Well, her attitude, as she said earlier, was, you know, grass is for the cows, and that's how she's felt, and she's dodged this tournament. A lot of it, I think, to protect her ranking. She's had a reputation for protecting her ranking, playing the lesser tournaments.
15.
Well, then, too, there's something about what's happened in the last couple of years to baseliners and grass at Wimbledon. Andre Agassi wins. Jim Courier's still involved. Here's Martinez playing well.
Right. That's why I think Monica would have had a good shot this year. Oh. Well, she has great touch on her topspin lob. She has great touch on her drop shot, so why not a drop volley?
15.
It's the same wrist action. Just a feather touch there. Good angle.
40-15.
It's little consolation, but it does build confidence, I suppose. Martinez has won 9 games against Graf today. Capriati was 7, was the highest prior to this afternoon. That's a... Yeah, those numbers look pretty good, Bud.
She's only lost serve twice. Well, come on, Conchita. Think break, think break.
Bud wants a 3rd set.
Arriba, Conchita.
But Graf, in this set, has lost only 3 points on her serve. 2 in the first game.
I think the reason the match has been so close is that Conchita's really matched Steffi with her ground strokes, and Conchita's forcing Steffi play a style of play that she's not still 100% comfortable with. To play the aggressor, coming into the net, attacking, hitting some volleys.
First set.
Not many short balls from Steffi Graf, or the depth of her shot making part of her success. 2 points from victory.
40.
7 aces. Disbelief smile.
Tough to read where Steffi's going to serve because she has that wide serve, plus she has that jammer, plus down the middle. She throws that ball so high, you sort of are mesmerized when you're on the other side of the court. Another serve and volley from Steffi at match point. She's at 40 love, a good opportunity for her to practice that shot, but she's just too close to the net. Perfect opportunity for a topspin lob.
And Steffi Graf, who's won this championship the last 2 years, total of 4, goes to the finals. 7-6, 6-3. 20 straight Wimbledon singles matches won in a row now by Graf.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Almost casual about another final appearance.
Well, this really shows me that she's confident when she serves the volleys. I haven't seen her do that this tournament. She's ready for the final.
Just 24 years young, Steffi Graf, and her opponent, 24-year-old Jana Novotna, on Saturday for breakfast at Wimbledon. And well done, Conchita Martinez. Her best ever tournament on grass. And she threw a good challenge at Graf as the Duchess of Kent leads the applause off court. Well, we're going to hear from today's winners, Graf and Novotna, and from Martina Navratilova, and a look at tomorrow's principals in the men's. Welcome live to Fame Center Court, Wimbledon, on another sunny, warm day. The 100th Ladies Championship to be decided this afternoon. The principals are both 24 years of age and will be making their appearance shortly. In fact, there's Alan Mills. The door open, and here they come. Steffi Graf, the top seed, following Jana Novotna. There's Graf, the defending champion, 4 times the Wimbledon title holder. Center court recognizing these two great athletes. Jana Novotna, she's seeded 8th, her first Wimbledon final. She earned the opportunity by defeating Martina Navratilova in the semis, the curtsy to the royal box, and we're ready for breakfast at Wimbledon. Jana Novotna's 6-year pro career has been a case of performance failing to match promise. She has yet to win a Grand Slam, but the woman nicknamed No-No for her lack of success is peaking now in the perfect place, Wimbledon. In the semifinals, she was matched against an opponent who had beaten her in 7 previous matches, the legendary Martina Navratilova. Novotna was a step quicker from the start, outserved and outvolleyed the woman who has won a record 9 Wimbledons. Only once before has an 8th seed won a Wimbledon title. Today, Jana Novotna has history and the world's #1 against her. Steffi Graf won her first Grand Slam title in 1987. There have been 11 more since, 4 of them at Wimbledon, where she has enjoyed phenomenal success. Her record at the championships a remarkable 51-4. And when she's the top seed, as she is in this Wimbledon, the numbers are a stunning 32-1. In winning her first 6 matches in this fortnight, she's been on court an average of less than an hour per match. Jennifer Capriati in the quarters, Conchita Martinez in the semis, managed to take her to a tiebreaker, but no one has been able to capture a set from Graf. Her fearsome forehand, her formidable athleticism, her unshakable resolve, it's all been in evidence this fortnight. She's favored to win her 5th Wimbledon today. And we welcome you to our booth just 7 rows off famed center court. Chris Everett, who played in 10 ladies championships of the 100 years, and Bud Collins covering his 26th Wimbledon. And it's unanimous among the so-called experts. Steffi Graf is a heavy favorite to make it number 5.
Well, not according to Bud, but we disagree on a lot of aspects.
I said experts.
I think experts, right. I think Steffi has to feel so confident at this point. I mean, she has to remember last year playing Monica Seles, just flawless grass court tennis. Also, a couple weeks back, winning the French Open. So she has that confidence right now. But this is going to be a very tough test for her. She'll have to produce her best tennis.
And how can Jana Novotna pull an upset?
She must remember Admiral Farragut. Damn the torpedoes. Full speed ahead. Because that's the way she likes to play. And she overcame a tremendous Everest emotionally 2 days ago in beating Martina Navratilova, the greatest player ever to come from her country, or any country probably. And to do that, after never having beaten Martina, she comes out here confidently. She just has to serve. She has to get to the net quicker. These are 2 splendid athletes, wouldn't you agree? And I think she's going to make Steffi into an offensive player.
So Navratilova's not here. That should boost Novotna's hopes. And we wonder now what effect that will have on Steffi Graf, who planned along that it would be Martina as her opponent today. The opening serve is coming up. Graf and Jana Novotna completing their warm-up, and let's see just how they arrived at this championship day. First, Steffi Graf.
Well, Steffi just glided that first week. I mean, no sweat, no problems at all. Average match about 45. 2 double bagels that first week. The second week, however, was a lot different. Look at those 2 last matches, especially Jennifer Capriati. She was down 5-3 set point in that first set, and Conchita Martinez was a struggle. Hasn't really played a tough serve and volley, so that'll pose problems for her.
Jana Novotna, the 8th seed.
Started out against Z-Woman, Emanuela Zardo of Switzerland. Then a very good Argentine, Ines Goroshetiki. Marianne Werdell, tall Californian. And she kept right on going. Miriam Oremans filed that name away, a serve and volleyer who nearly beat Martina at Eastbourne. Gabriella Sabatini, who I think really started her decline 2 years ago in losing the final to Steffi, and she was easy. Martina Navratilova. Now that was a match in which Novotna kept her resolve.
Well, the Novotna beating the number 2 and 4 players in this championship, and now goes after number 1. She has defeated Graf only 3 times in their 19 meetings, and Graf has all the numbers, 6-1 in Grand Slams and 4-0 in finals matches. But on Novotna's side, the last 4 times they've played, though Graf has won, all 4 have gone the full 3 sets, and 2 decided in tiebreakers. So she's drawing ever closer to this extraordinarily talented 24-year-old German Graf.
And several journalists from Prague reminded me today, call it Czech Republic. We are no longer Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, and that's where Jana Novotna comes from. Brno is the town, the 2nd largest city in Czechoslovakia.
In Moravia.
2nd famous player. Just before the war, Roderick Menzel, who was a top 10 player, came from Brno. And it's also the hometown of Jiří Lendl, president of the Czech Federation and father of Ivan Lendl.
Steffi Graf, defending champion, opens this championship match today.
That's what we expect from Jana.
Great baseline rally, but Jana always looking to come in, takes that mid-court ball. Just such touch on this. The ball just died.
That was the 15th stroke of the rally.
Double fault. Graf has committed only 10 double faults in her previous 6 matches.
Steffi, on the other hand, trying to pin Jana back at the baseline. That's where she's more vulnerable. Jana wants to be up at the net to make those shots. This match, that Steffi would win a lot of points by lobbing over Jana, but here Jana's doing the same thing to Steffi. They both just keep moving into the net, and their noses are on top of the net, so it's a very effective shot.
Early chance for Novotna to take the lead. Graf has lost her serve only 3 times in the championship. But she loses it in the first game today. Jana Novotna will serve with the lead to win the ladies' title. That was in '62. And Novotna, number 8. Graf or Martina Navratilova to win this title at Wimbledon. You have to go back 11 years.
A hint, Suzanne Lenglen.
Championship, you have to go back to 1981. Chris Everett, you defeated...
Oh, such a Hana Menlikova. Such a long time ago.
Defeated.
Martina Navratilova has been wowing them at Wimbledon since 1973. Since then, she has made an historic difference, raising the ladies' championship trophy a record 9 times. Navratilova, synonymous with the Wimbledon championship. The difference is Merrill Lynch.
The level of her tennis has really gone another notch. Jana Novotna, she's played her last 2 service games brilliantly. She's gotten more first serves in, and the points go so easily when she gets her first serve in.
Well, they've been in 3 tiebreaks before, and Graf has won all 3, and 2 of them to win finals matches.
One zero is good.
(1993). She's won only 2 of 7. Not a good sign. And Graf has been holding her service games more easily in this set than has Novotna.
And also, nerves are a big factor in a tiebreaker.
And Graf doesn't relinquish many.
55-33. Those numbers are misleading because she's played against the top players in tiebreaks.
Not many of those early rounds go to tiebreaks for Graf.
Exactly. I mean, they've been against Martina and Celis, and you have to expect to lose a few there. Oh.
2-1.
The second double fault gives Graf the mini break edge.
Wonderful diagonal approach.
Slicing low, and Graf having no bounce at all to work with.
Both players just skimming the net off their backhand sides. Look at this shot, how low it is. It hit the net. That's her favorite shot, though, that running backhand slice, and she was there.
So mini break bought back by Novotna.
Ooh.
3-2.
Deep second serve for
Whoa,
Steffi,
such
right
a
at
good
the line.
serve.
Now Novotna, one serve, 1 point at this end, then they'll switch ends.
How important is it to get your first serve in the tiebreak? But, I mean, now is the time.
It's only everything.
Now is the time.
Not close.
She's just very stubborn. She just keeps going for those serves, hoping they'll fall into the court, but they're not going to unless she starts thinking. Well, what a point this is. And Steffi, thinking she has Jana right here after this shot, thinking that volley is so low it's not going to come up, but it does. Jana moves so beautifully for that shot.
Well, it's these hard-baked courts, the ball bouncing higher, and Jim Courier of the United States has praised the weather. He's in the finals tomorrow against Pete Sampras, and he said this is baseline action. He's getting off these courts, and that high bounce saving Novotna.
Right. Well, you have to also remember that every ball can come back in a big point like this, and I think Steffi took it too lightly. Oh! Look at this get. She just poked her racket out there, and she anticipated so beautifully these volleys.
2 sensational points earned by Novotna.
Well, Jana's producing her best tennis this tiebreak. Steffi just trying to get in, take the net away from Jana, but she wrong-footed her. Steffi guessed the wrong way. That forehand just faded into the backhand side. But you can't relax for a minute against Steffi Graf. That's why she's number 1.
Novotna now can serve out the set. 2 points away. Hanna Monlikova, her coach. She's tutored her well. She's played this way throughout the championship, spectacularly, solidly, showing her full court skill.
The Hanna and Jana show.
Another second serve to give to Steffi Graf. Not much pace on it. That was a volley she would normally have made.
Perilous path through this first set for Novotna. So many second serves to Graf. But dead even, 5 points all in the tiebreak. They both were broken twice.
Oh, gosh.
Well, and she stayed back on that second serve. Steffi didn't have to go for that much. And you can bet Jana will be trying to come in on Steffi's serve. She wants to win this from the net.
What, please? Thank you.
Set point for Novotna.
Whoa.
Second ace. The exchange ends.
Well, isn't that just like a champion? Come up with a serve like that. Jana looking to come in, moving forward all the time, but that serve was just too good. Might have taken a little bit of a bad bounce. Oof, she missed that completely.
Oh!
7-6 this round.
And Graf now with her first set point.
She's missed 4 of 6 first serves in this breaker.
shriek yes as she nails that cross-court backhand and earns the opening set. 7-6, 8-6. Here in the second set.
15
After taking the tiebreak, 8-6 in the opening set. Love 5 under the blue skies of Wimbledon.
Steffi's game has gone off this set, and the advantage for her to hold her serve, if she holds her serve and Jana holds her serve, then Steffi Graf will be serving for the first game in the third set.
Boy. Now she's got the first serve willies.
Maybe didn't expect such a tough first set and has taken a lot out of her. Oh.
That slice backhand, and it's just not bouncing at all.
It's so low. Skims the net, the top of the net. She gets her racket up so high in her preparation, just comes underneath that ball.
Two set points.
Steffi
A bagel.
has to be wondering, where did this set go? What has happened? It happened so quickly for her.
Fourth ace.
Second time she's canceled a set point with one. Back in the breaker she did.
Well, for Graf to lose a set anywhere, much less Wimbledon, 6-love is as rare as a Wimbledon fortnight without rain.
Her parents.
But it's possible.
Advantage, Miss Graf.
But she's come up with 3 big serves from 15-40 to game point.
Hasn't been a bagel in a final for 10 years. Martina Navratilova over Andrea Jaeger. 6-love, 6-3. Playing this last game too casually?
Oh, no. Steffi's come up with some big serves. And then that point, Steffi just hit the line.
Hannah Manlikova with John McEnroe's ghost, Malcolm Foley.
How's that?
Malcolm the Spectre. He's writing some articles under John's name. The London paper.
Game is Graf.
Well, Graf avoids being shut out in the second set. Well, for Novotna, she feels the fact that everyone expected it to be Graf and Navratilova.